new functions and features also has been added. What are those functions and features? Let's say SAP has launched when SAP, I will try to give some high-level function and features when SAP has launched the S4HANA. So they brought up a lot of analytical applications, analytical apps. That was a new function features they have given to the business. Then they introduced AATP, Advanced Available to Promise. That was a function and feature. Within AATP, they give us ABC, Alternative Based Confirmation. Now they are giving it SBC. SBC I will be talking today, Supplier Based Confirmation. Okay, so these, and they have started adding more and more things to it. They have given us capabilities to exchange materials, replace one material with another material based on the availability. So these all things would be coming up as a new function which SAP has given, and there are so many new functions will give. So AATP would be have been added. They have added embedded EWM. That was a function. Then embedded TM has been added, and then in the EWM and TM, after introducing in 1709, they have done multiple changes within that. So this was the major one, and under this major also they have then enhanced it like anything. They have introduced predictive MRP. They have introduced MRP Live. They have introduced DDMRP. These are my PP Excellence topic. In PP Excellence, we talk about a lot in that, right? In between, they have introduced PPDS, Embedded PPDS, Production Planning and Detailed Scheduling. Then they have introduced Flexible Fiori workflows. Flexible Fiori workflow also, they started with 2 workflows, and then they have expanded to all the different modules. Started with the sourcing and procurement, but now Flexible Fiori workflow is not limited to the sourcing, and they have for almost each and every object they are trying to come with the Flexible Fiori workflows. Now we also have a sales order approver. Okay, they have tried to bring some functionality from the customer relationship side, where they try to introduce lead to order, lead management, which was not available earlier in ECC. They have tried to introduce lead management. Generally, our process starts with the inquiry, right? But before inquiry, we have leads, business leads. So lead management, they have added into the SD side, a gist of it. Now I will be talking about today, they have advanced intercompany scenario they have added. I will talk about advanced intercompany today. So that they have added into, if I talk about in sourcing side of it, they have added a lot of things. They have added self-service based SSP, self-service based procurement. They have added a new quotation process, supplier evaluation, the new way of doing supplier evaluation with the questionnaire evaluations they have added. Overall supplier evaluation also they have changed it. They have category management, they have added activity management, they have added. If all of these things are new, a lot of these terminology which I'm using new, and you are already a SAP consultant working for quite few years, it means somebody is moving your cheese, right? Don't fall under the category of who moved my cheese. Make sure you learn all these concepts. Right now, you see that the usage is less. How many companies are using DDMRP? How many companies are using predictive MRP? That kind of questions I get it when I explain the things to the business. I answer them that they are the very less usage, and usage are slowly increasing. And one of the major thing that why the usage is less is not that about the functionality and feature. Okay. Functionality and feature, whenever it is launched, any function which is launched in 2019, it is not on that version, it is not for business. Now, it is not what SAP says. It's I am saying because I've used every version 2006, 2015 to 2022. So that I'm sharing with you that when SAP launch any new functionality, or when SAP launch any new function, in that part, in the version when it has been launched, it is not for the business. That is for the consultant, so that they start exploring it, right? If something is launched in 2019, I don't recommend business to adopt in 2019. I recommend business to adopt in 2022, after 3 years of maturity. Same thing I have seen with Flexible Fiori workflow when it was introduced. So many things are not there. I'm not able to see in my purchase order screen who is going to approve it, but everything was delivered. Everything came, second version, third version, bug fixes. So the new functionality features, whenever it is introduced, you tap on it as a functional consultant, you get yourself improved in that next 2-3 version. AATP, when it was introduced, people said bakwas hai ye to, GATP was much better. But now you see, I see the AATP would be bigger product and it is complete module. Now I am getting on LinkedIn a lot of requirement of as a AATP consultant. They want specific AATP consultants, right? Because it becomes so big, so many function features has been added into the AATP. It will go beyond GATP. So right now the adoption is low. One of the reason is one of the reason is you. Consultant, they don't know about the function features, they don't speak about them, right? That is the major reason that consultants are not upskilled. They are not talking into the business workshop that, yeah, these are the new function features are there. You can get it utilized. It is much better. Okay. So I have seen so many S4HANA projects, they work onto the classic release strategies, right? Although it's a greenfield implementation, there is no reason that why flexible Fiori workflows not have been explained to the business after 2020 version. Till 2020, I can understand, but beyond 2020 version, it's a quite mature tool, flexible Fiori workflows, right? Some of hiccups here and there can be there, which can be there in your release strategy also. But the adoption is less. The reason are you. Reason are functional consultant. They have not upskilled themselves. They are not talking about, they have not explored their hands. They have not make their hands dirty in Fiori. When you try to put some hands, when you try to go for rows, the first thing you get is Kante, thrones, right? So don't get scared of thrones. There would be one, but if you want to reach out to flower, you need to reach out some journey. People start put their hand on Fiori. Or ये तो बड़ी slow चलती है, it is very slow. You need to understand why it is slow. You need to understand how we can make it fast. Okay, it's complete different architecture. Okay, the major reason people said that business does not want to adopt a new functionality and feature. I say that the new function features is not because business does not want. The new function features is not adopted because now the experienced consultant, they are so much into their blue screens, they are so much into their ECC kind of things that they don't want to upskill and upgrade to S4HANA. So it's very much required that the consultant need a push to upskill into the S4HANA so that they can talk with the business that these are the changes and the changes can be adopted. Okay. The last, okay, this was a quick example. I have explained two things here. First thing, what kind of new function features has been introduced in S4HANA when SAP S4HANA has been gone into its journey. Very high level, we cover all these things in very detail. Second thing which I have explained here, that why functional consultants, why the adoption to the new function features are low. So two things I have explained here, right?